in Birmingham, Alabama. Great venue, great setup, lots of cool things to do around here, lots of cool people. Like over to my right, there's a league tournament, there's some other tournaments going on around here. Arcade machines, vendor rooms, things like that. Really cool place, really cool event. Shout outs to Typo for bringing out all the stuff so we can have a really quality stream for this event. Oh, it looked like there was the Lucina pick. I was looking away. Yeah, it looks like MopN's opted for the Lucina, which I think he usually has in the past played more Lucina in doubles than just about any of his other characters. His characters are more like, he made Roy for a long time. I think he might be like kind of getting away from that. Lucina, Marth are two of his most played right now, and he was playing a lot of Corrin today too. I think this is the first time I've seen him not play Corrin in doubles, so definitely see how that goes. And an unsurprising Smashville start for these guys. You know, RFang and ScAtt have definitely shown how much pressure they can apply in these matches, how much they can control stage, how well that they can make conversions. Let's see how Kip and MopN answer to this. Already kind of starting out as a slobber knocker here. Lots of people taking lots of damage, except RFang. He's kind of avoiding most every shot. Everybody's about 60+% except him, sitting at a nice comfy 14%. Oh, we've already got Lucina dying. That's really unfortunate. Very early kill. 30 seconds in. Grab release to up smash. I haven't seen that yet. That was very well positioned. Oh, that's unfortunate. ScAtt accidentally dunking his own teammate with his recovery. That turned around really quick, giving blue team the incidental stock advantage, but one forward air from Mario will completely change the game again, putting us back at relatively even. It's really looking like just a giant slobber knocker of them trying to find out how to gain power and influence in this matchup. Who can get stage control? Who can pressure the hardest? It's not looking very convincing. Who is the better team here yet? But right now, blue team does have a very significant disadvantage as far as percent goes. And that's a dead Bayonetta. Limit cross slash 145 will definitely do it. Okay, I'm gonna have to take back the comment I made about nobody being dominant. It's definitely looking like RFang and ScAtt have a very good pace going, very good control. They're exactly where they want to be. Ooh, almost catching Lucina with that dunk there. That would have been incredible. Ooh, that down air is going to do some serious damage, give them some stage control. Looks like they're kind of opting to try to go for 1v1s currently, but hopefully they're aware of each other when they're in danger. It looks like they have been most of the time. Ooh, narrowly avoiding the Mario up smash. That would have definitely been a very unfortunate hit. It probably would not have killed. Ooh, not a dunk. Lots of damage getting Lucina pushed to the other side of the stage for loss of stage control there. Ooh. Okay, so Lucina is the only one. Ooh, okay. Some edge play from Lucina. Oh. Well, definitely look like RFang and ScAtt figured out pretty well. Got some stage control, got a lot of good conversions, capitalized on a lot of, I don't want to necessarily say mistakes, but just small things that left them in vulnerable positions, you know. See if there are going to be any character swaps. I wouldn't be surprised if MopN swaps, because he does have a large repertoire of sword characters he swaps between, so that would not be the most surprising thing in the world. I think Kip basically statics Bayo. Yeah, so they're going to stay, okay. Feeling confident with their pick. And as far as I know, this is a best of 5, so they have plenty of time to adapt to RFang and ScAtt and turn things around in their favor. But then again, Red Team has showed that they're dominant. They do not want to lose, and they know what they're doing. Very, very competent players. It looked like MopN was trying to find some opportunity to edgeguard Cloud a little bit, but RFang's not gonna let it happen. He's always there waiting. All of these players are so aware of what's going on around them. They're not overcommitting to anything. They're making sure that they know where their teammates are, their enemies are. The guy they're not hitting where he is so that he can't hit them when they overcommit to something. Ooh. Very good forward smash by RFang there. And I'm being joined by Soma. How's it going, man? Yeah, we're in game 2 of RFang ScAtt versus MopN and Kip.
Yeah, so this is actually pretty insane having MopN and Kip show up today at this tournament and actually take this over them originally. This is a rematch.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, no, they won earlier in bracket, so this is not the first time they played.
That wasn't on stream though, was it?
No, we had it off stream.
And they won. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, no, it was actually fantastic. It's an upset by all means. So what's going on right now? It's what's it looking like, game 2?
Yeah, game 2. RFang and ScAtt took it pretty solid. I think they had about 3 stocks left that first game. It looked like they really had a hold on what MopN and Kip were doing.
Yeah, we might be seeing some of that young adaptation, but that was a good up air coming in to return from the stage from MopN. I like that he opted to do an offensive option in that situation. And lots of combos coming in from Kip.
Definitely trying to keep that pressure on Cloud if they can, but have to watch out for RFang because he's definitely going to answer that pressure.
RFang actually almost converted on that. I've been watching a bit of RFang's videos, and he is actually like the god of reversals. Like, if he gets the chance, it seems like he always finds a way to capitalize in the biggest ways off of other people's mistakes that aren't just neutral mistakes. They're always like, oh, you were just a whiff punish in a single combo that you had going on, and suddenly you're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually, when I made the trailer for KamiCon, the one thing, oh, see, there you go, reversal. I'm telling you.
Good grief.
When I made the trailer for KamiCon, I was looking at some of his videos, and him versus Fatality, it had him, with the clip I used actually had him air dodging and then up airing, and it led into a combo string that was another up air and a fair, and it ended the stock. And it's like, how do you think to capitalize like that? So definitely very impressive player. And his reversals, I think, honestly, are probably the best at this tournament out of all the players we have visiting today. Yeah, Cloud up air doing its thing.
That was a solid back air coming out of MopN. It looks like it's 2-1, but I mean, nothing he can't pull out of his hat, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll be hard.
This is going to be a little bit tougher because Lucina isn't that fast on the ground. She's better off sort of just allowing people to come to her, unfortunately, which she has to approach at this point. So it's going to be a lot of running away, I think. And you see that's exactly what they're doing now. Now his combo's coming out. Weren't quite practiced up, it looked like, for that, but his jab, though.
Went on forever.
Oh, there's no telling where this is going.
Yeah, this is kind of just turning into a slobber knocker. Oh, but that up smash.
I was going to say, there's a lot going on right now, and I don't even think the players know what's happening.
Bunch of buttons and hitboxes, and then Mario's big brain came out and took that stock.
Yeah, you know, the usual.
It'll do it. It'll do it.
Yeah, so that was closer than I expected it to be.
It was closer
honestly,
than the first one.
Like right then at the end too. MopN still did pretty good about surviving.
Yeah,
in the end there.
Absolutely.
So we'll see. They were on Smashville, and so game 1 went to RFang and ScAtt. So they counterpicked to Smashville. Okay, so they probably wanted to get in their face a lot quicker. I know that Kip excels sort of in that aggressive play style.
Oh yeah,
so
oh yeah. Kip is extremely.
He likes
aggressive.
to get in really fast, and that's sort of like I guess Lucina's thing too is like, especially in doubles, she wants to be able to capitalize on getting in people's faces really quick. She doesn't have the best approach options, so.
Oh.
Cloud
okay.
and Cloud. All right. Well.
both of them swapped because it was Lucina Bayo. Now it's Roy Cloud.
I see Kip up there laughing. I think he's already accepted it. Sorry, Kip. I'm not. He's like biased. No, I love it though. I mean, I think it's a solid pick, but at the same time, I think he's more comfortable with Bayo. So we'll see how it goes. Though I could be totally wrong. He would definitely be the one to prove me wrong. So
fair enough.
Plenty of up airs coming out. So I guess he's doing something.
Oh, that extended hitbox on that last hit of Crosslash actually hit ScAtt as he came in.
Oh, that's it. Oh no. Oh, okay. See, look at this. Look at this conversion.
What is that? What is that combo? Where did that come from?
I know. I like that RFang decided to chase his jump, but fortunately enough, Kip was ready with an air dodge. And Kip's reaction times are actually really strong. I'll definitely give him that. He's incredible about reacting to things, and I think that's what we saw just then when he air dodged like that. But
that down smash is definitely going to take him though.
Hitting his landing just like that.
This is still a relatively even game. Everybody that's alive has like is in kill percent.
Oh yeah. Back here doing his thing, you know.
Yep.
Caught back here at the ledge, dude. It's so busted.
It's better than like half the characters in the game.
Exactly.
Just his back air. It's so good.
That singular move on its own. I thought we were going to see something there. Now, I actually, honestly, we talked a lot about Kip changing to Cloud, but we didn't talk much about MopN changing to Roy, which is actually really interesting. I feel like it's more of a comfort pick because I still feel like Lucina would excel better, one in doubles and two against these two characters in particular than having Roy would. But I definitely think that's a comfort
that
pick.
back throw is going to take it. But at the same time, if Kip is swapping off of Bayo to Cloud, you can't be as in people's faces with Cloud as you can with Bayo.
Right.
And Roy can be in people's faces a little bit more because that's kind of how his kit's designed. So maybe that was what they were thinking.
Exactly.
I'm not really sure.
Well, you know, in how hectic doubles becomes, I can imagine with Roy kind of sort of having like not the best approach options as well. Like that becomes harder to deal with because his frame data is at least pretty solid.
That's true. And in like a big slobber knocker, you know, his tipper is towards his hilt, and sometimes that'll really pay off in just like in an exchange of random hitboxes, you could get a really easy sweet spot.
See, in any other situation where ScAtt may have reacted to that, it became a lot harder here in doubles. So I actually expected an up air there when he was landing, but I guess, you know, back air did get him grabbed, so who knows. I don't know much about Roy in particular, but I like to think that up air is probably one of his better landing options.
It's also a combo breaker as far as I know. I'm not. I think I've been told it's like frame 5, 6, just like.
Oh my god!
Oh,
yeah,
that'll do it. That move is so hard to tech too, because it has multiple hitboxes and you have to tech the right one.
You know, we're sitting here talking about these counterpick characters, and here we are, like being. I told you, like Kip is one to prove me wrong on these things. So I mean,
he's done work with his Cloud.
Exactly. It looks like they can take this game right here as long as they play pretty solidly. They're definitely in lead right now. I'm liking these aggressive mix-ups coming in from MopN. How he just he approached him, rolled behind, and just jabbed. You know, jabbing like frame 5 is fast enough that, you know, if he did anything on a shield, he's just gonna take the hit.
Yeah, true. Oh, punishing the climb hazard. Looked like ScAtt was gonna go down with it to try to hit him, but he just threw out his up air, and it's Cloud's up air. Oh no, he wanted it. He wanted it.
He wanted that one too, I guess.
Oh no.
So we're back.
What a reversal of fortune right there.
Yeah,
this could be bad. Oh no.
Like top tier character versus mid tier, but you never know. I mean, MopN.
The percentage difference is definitely in MopN's favor.
Right.
Oh, that's bad.
And now the advantage state is in ScAtt, so we'll see how this goes. Nice reaction tech chase there. Just kind of waiting out what he's gonna do.
Okay. That'll put him off stage.
He'll be living. Yeah, he's good. MopN, I don't like that too much. That was a little committal, but I can see kind of what he's going for. I guess he was sort of expecting that reaction thing I was talking about earlier.
The climb hazard hitting him up in the air. He's in a bad spot, but he did manage to land, so that's good.
Yeah, weak spot fairy, you know, doing its thing. That was interesting. I guess if it works, it works. Yeah, he was looking. Oh, okay, good.
That's it. Okay.
Good stuff.
Wow. That almost turned very bad for MopN.
Yeah,
they had such an advantage.
Well, at that point, when I saw ScAtt go on that platform, I was expecting him to know that MopN was going to jump back to the stage because that's sort of like his best option in that situation. So, but MopN quickly threw out an air. So I guess MopN kind of saw it coming ahead of time too. If he didn't react correctly, which he did,
absolutely.
MopN was gonna take that stock, and he did. So it was good awareness on MopN's part too.
Well, that was MopN's tournament stock, so you know he was at least a little bit shaky.
Oh yeah,
there.
well, you know, at that point I think when pressure comes on people, they begin to play a lot more either solidly or they fall apart. Sometimes for the better, to solidly play, like they often do that, but you know, in this situation I think MopN usually holds himself pretty well.
Yeah. He definitely seemed to. He was picking almost every option he picked, except like maybe one or two committal things. He was playing very solid.
Yeah, like that forward smash.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
But, I mean, that's bound to happen. There's a little bit of pressure there.
And so now we have sort of a momentum switch, so we can actually, it's really interesting to see just exactly what comes from this.
They're already tacking a lot of hits onto ScAtt.
I mean, you can imagine, like, in the other players' brains who just sort of lost that game, it could be anything from, of course, these players have seen plenty of games, so it may not be this way, but it could be the very thing that they don't know, that, like that feeling of they could take this, the other team could take this, even though they've been winning this whole time. It's probably lingering a little bit, so it's a little bit of a momentum switch.
Because it's two different characters, and then they won. So
oh, yeah.
Even if it's only by a little bit, that does a little bit of mental damage.
That's a stock.
That was a solid forward smash.
Oh, it's somehow it Kip just lived that. Oh. Okay, so 5 stocks on both sides right now. Kip's not in a too good place, but fortunately,
both of the clouds are living.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Just what we needed. Right. It's MopN doing pretty good about edge guarding and great tech. That was like fantastic tech. Wow. Okay.
That will send
solid.
I think his people needed him.
Oh my god. I thought that was gonna be a down smash for a moment. I would have taken it, I think.
Oh no, is Kip dead? Nice.
Yep,
oh, that's it. No snap.
RFang is very good about getting those forward smashes at the ledge, especially the sweet spot.
That was on point.
Kills surprisingly early. I like that RFang actually just air dodged through that as well. What's up?
Yeah, it definitely looks like RFang and ScAtt are biting back a lot harder than they were last game. They kind of have a feeling for what's coming this time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you can actually see the difference just in the sort of performance they have right now with the 2-stock lead, or the 1-stock lead, 2 stocks, and both solidly hanging on to their stocks as well. The Mario, RFang's still at 121, and a 4th smash. He's like, yeah, this is over, dude.
He's like, that was me.
Oh.
But I guess that last game was just like, they were just trying to get used to the matchup.
Yeah.
It's looking like they figured it out.
I don't want to be that guy. I feel like this is over.
I mean, yeah. Yep.
He's like, you're not gonna get that. You're not. That was.
He just turned him around and made him face the blast, and it's like, that is where you are going.
Are you trying to make him face more?